My husband doesn't have time for me. Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I did so because I developed a system for marriage that truly works. And I did this after I was a divorce mediator for some time, very successful. But I realized through one particular couple that the people who have been helping people with their marriages didn't know what they were doing. I mean, virtually all, except for a few referrals, all of my clients came from marriage therapists who couldn't save marriages. And when I asked them confidentially, how many marriages do you save? You know what they told me? They said, mostly we just help people get through this. We know we're not going to be able to help them. And what they say was, they're usually too far gone. And I thought, that doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me because it's like, let's say you get a flat tire, but you can't get off the road right away. Well, you're never going to throw away the car. You just fix the flat. Oh, maybe you'll have to fix the rim too, but that's the worst that'll happen. And I thought, why aren't they fixing these marriages? And then I had a couple come to me, and they didn't really want to get a divorce. They just didn't know what else to do. So I started looking into this. And this symptom of yours, that your husband doesn't have enough time for you, this is typical. Men start to sort of pull away. It's one of the earlier symptoms. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, most wives wait way too long. One of the counselors, we have free counseling service, one of the counselors sent me one of the messages today from someone who said, my husband and I have been divorced for a year, but I don't want to throw away 21 years of marriage. Is it too late? And I'm just going, wow, that is really too late if you're already divorced. But it takes that to be too late. Mostly, it's not too late. But here's the thing. If your husband is not spending a lot of time with you, wake up call. Wake up. Time for you to see. There's a reason. What's the reason? Don't say it's because he. Don't give me that. It's because he doesn't want to be around you. And I don't mean to hurt your feelings or be an a-hole about this. But come on, if you want to be around somebody, you're around them. And if you're not finding time for them, there's a good reason. So this video, I'm going to try and help you see the reason. Because it's a reason. Now, it's got a lot of parts to it, but there's a primary reason. And that way, you can do something about it before you're on that slippery slope heading for a divorce. So ask yourself, why did my husband marry me? Now, you don't know the answer. You're going to come up with what you think are answers, but I'm going to give you the real answer. And I used to play this game with the couples who would come to see me. I would say to them, all right, why did you get married? And we'll list it on the whiteboard. I always used a whiteboard because I'm not a therapist. Let's list it on the whiteboard. You tell me why, and when you're done, I'll tell you the real reason why you got married. And if it's not, be honest, and I won't charge you. And my sessions were $300. Wasn't cheap. Out of 200 couples, one got the answer right. So why did you get married? There's only one reason: to be happier. Forget about all the ancillary reasons like I want to have kids, I want to be with my soulmate, he knocked my socks off, blah, 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 he provides well. Forget all that. You wanted to be happier. That's the bottom line. So why do you think he married you? He wanted to be happier too. And what brings happiness to a man? Now everyone smirks at that one. They go, I have sex. No. There's a lot of men who are married and they're not having sex. And there's a lot of men these days who will be engaged for a long time without having sex. The world is starting to become moral again. It's because a woman has something a man doesn't have, because of biology. Women, because you have children, you're biologically constructed to psychologically be tapped in to your heart. Men are not. Men are psychologically tapped in to be protectors, providers, the strength. They don't have this. Men do, some. It can be developed. But it's not natural to them. So they want to find a woman who is sort of this doorway to, I'm going to use the term infinity, because love has no barrier. Love is infinite joy, infinite bliss. And you're walking around with that. That's who you are to him until you complain, until you criticize, until you turn him down when he wants to be affectionate, until you put up the barriers. Now you could blame him. You could say, well, of course I put up the barriers. He wants to have sex. I've been working all day. He comes in, he thinks he could just grab my butt and off we go. Well, how do you do it? I mean, sometimes you may have to redirect him, like you do with your children. But that's another topic, isn't it? The point is, he's not receiving the love that you promised him when you got married. Because you did. You promised it. You said it out loud. It wasn't just one of these hidden assumptive promises. It was, I promise to love you with all my heart, mind, and soul. Until death do we part. You probably even said, and even after that, I'm going to love you, but you don't. I say that with total confidence that I'm correct. Do you know why? Because I know with all the people I've worked with and my understanding of marriage, that when that is there, you own him. You own your husband. He'll do anything for you. He wants to spend time with you. Why? Why do you want to spend time with certain people? They fulfill you. So if you're able to hear this, if you've come this far into this video, you're not normal. A lot of women these days, they want to put the blame on their husbands and find a way to manipulate them back into line. You don't want to go there. You want to have the joyful marriage that you originally envisioned when you first got married. Filled with joy, filled with happiness. Day after day, getting better and better. That's what you want. And you can have it. Now I'm going to tell you something. Don't do this on your own. You know, it's sort of like there's the 10 Commandments, right? Thou shalt not lie. Well, but there's exceptions. It's better to lie than to get somebody killed, right? Marriage is simple, but there's so many moving parts. I studied it. Gain what I have learned. It's so cheap compared to trial and error, and you'll never do it with trial and error anyway. Use one of my books. It's nothing. Breaking the Cycle or Lessons for a Happy Marriage, they're both amazing. And if your marriage is in serious trouble, but it's probably not, then maybe you would need the course for women. But I doubt very much you do. That's expensive, but it's really useful when you're sliding towards divorce. So you got married to be happy. Your husband got married to be happy. You're not only not giving him that happiness and that love, but you're likely taking it away. It won't work. You got to shift. You got to be who you promised you would be, and he doesn't have to earn that. That's a whole nother topic, isn't it? So you could subscribe to more of my videos, or you could just browse through them. You could like this and share it. You could comment on it. But I just want you to be happily married. So blessings to you, blessings to your husband, and blessings to your family. God bless.